What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day. We're going to kick it off with the honorable mentions. First, I have Griffin Jacks for these sweepers. Next, Edward Cabrera for these turbo changeups. He had 4 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 1 earned run. And lastly, Trevor McGill for this 101-mile-an-hour fastball. I love watching this guy pitch. It's just like raw power.
Big dude, too.
He is. And he gave me didn't he do a let's go pitching ninja?
Oh, let's go pitching ninja.
He didn't put the most effort into it, but we have it.
We have it. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday at number 5. We have Dick Mountain dropping a 69-mile-an-hour hammer on the Braves. It may not be the most beautiful pitch, but is the most beautiful phrase that I could say this morning. Very nice.
Very nice.
At number 4, Yoshinobu Yamamoto for his painted fastball as well as these splitters. He had 9 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 1 run. Pretty dominant stuff from Yamamoto. At number 3, Chase Burns for these sliders and fastballs up to 101 miles an hour. He had 10 Ks in 5 2/3 innings. He gave up 3 runs, but man, this guy's stuff is absolutely electric. The results as far as run prevention haven't necessarily been there, but when he puts it together, this man is going to be a problem for the league. At number 2, speaking of a problem for the league, Jacob Misiorowski for this 96.1 mile an hour changeup that actually ends up resulting in a run here because you can't hit it, you can't catch it. As a matter of fact, this whole at bat was just absolutely ridiculous. A 95 mile an hour slider, 101 mile an hour fastball, 102 mile an hour fastball, and then a 96.1 mile an hour changeup. Never lose sight of the fact that this dude is throwing absolutely ridiculous stuff, even though he gave up 3 runs in this inning somehow. Well, we'll show it to you. There's just a weak hit, a ball that ricochets off him, another ball that somehow ruled a hit that he just airmails, walk, like just a whole bunch of stuff going on. Gave up 3 runs in the first and then settled down. He had 7 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 2 earned runs. Also, this fastball, he got to bend the knee. Great stuff from Misiorowski, even though his results were, And at number 1, we have Framber Valdez putting on an absolute curveball show. He had 12 strikeouts yesterday, and every single one of them were on curveballs. His curveball was up to about 3,200 RPMs. He had 17 swings and misses on his curveball, a 74% whiff rate on it. And here's an overlay of his 2-seamer and curveball that shows you why you would whiff at his curveball too. It comes in looking like a heater, and look where this thing ends up. And then here is a 3-pitch K, all of them curveballs, all of them about in the same place, and an overlay of that. Dude, absolutely incredible stuff from Framber Valdez. 12 Ks in 6 innings, gave up 1 run on 3 hits, did not get the win, but got his 1,000th K.
That is strikeout number 1,000 in Framber Valdez's career. He becomes the 10th Astro ever.
Now on the Ninja Notes, we're going to start out with this absolutely terrible call here. This is about as bad as you will ever see in baseball. What in the living hell is this? Will, explain this to me like I'm 3. What happened here?
I think he probably did blink, and he just went with the, you know what, I'm calling this a ball, and I'm sticking to it. And it didn't work out for him. Because everybody who follows baseball saw this and knows that this man is a complete asshole.
Like the catcher wasn't even in his way. He had to have seen this. I think his brain froze. Yeah, maybe he blinked. I don't know. But, I mean, I blink. I don't often.
It ends up a tiny bit right of center, but if you freeze frame it, it is dead center. It's
with no obstruction. It wasn't a steal. It wasn't anything. It is what it is.
It's not a good call, Ninja.
It's not a good call. Not a good call. If you think you're having a bad day today, just think of this poor dude. Troy Melton had 5 Ks and 7 scoreless innings. Bradley Blaylock had 7 Ks and 6 scoreless innings somehow. Drew Rasmussen had 5 Ks and 5 innings, giving up 2 runs. He faced Cam Schlittler. Just wanted to say Schlittler again. He had this 100-mile-an-hour heater. It's like a shitty Hitler.
It is a shitty Hitler. Some say you couldn't get shittier than Hitler, but he did it somehow.
Somehow did it. Spencer Strider had 3 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 2 runs. Davis Martin had 7 Ks in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. Andre Palante had 4 Ks in 7 scoreless innings, giving up only 1 hit. Framber Valdez had 12 Ks in 6 innings yesterday, and it would take the Lord to beat him, and the Lord did beat him. Brad Lord, that is. He had 2 Ks in 5 1/3 innings, giving up 1 hit and only 1 run. Jack Kohanowitz outpitched Jacob deGrom somehow. We have that going for us. Really weird day yesterday. Speaking of a weird day, Dylan Cease had 9 Ks and ended up giving up a bunch of runs, but I love the fact he stayed in the game here after getting hit in the back of the head with this comebacker. Ouch. Stayed in the game. I'd be whining and crying and just leaving. Like, I'm done. And lastly, Luis Castillo had 4 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 1 run.
Ninja, we're starting things off in serene San Diego, where Mark Vientos got his Oppo Taco robbed by noted thief Fernando Tatis with an impressive reverse dong snatch. But Vientos came up next at bat steaming mad and spanked a granny over Tatis to blow the game open. But then the Pods immediately answered back in the same inning. But then Ronnie Mauricio came up in the 9th and hit this massive solo shot to tie the game, only for the Pods to immediately walk it off again on this Diaz walk-off single. Next over to San Fran, where Andrew McCutchen had this game-winning 2-run poke. It was a 7th inning smash, but the 2013 NL MVP, still pretty awesome, Ninja. It's cool to see Kutch
I love that
doing
dude.
his thing.
He's great.
He's gotten love in the comments a couple times, and you know what? Here you go, people. Here's Kutch. But the Dong of the Day comes courtesy of Dick Mountain, because he tossed the 2023 NL MVP an 89-mile-an-hour middle meatball while serenading him with Waterfalls by TLC. And Acuna didn't go chasing Waterfalls because he cleared them entirely, pounding this ball 468 feet. And then he threw a grenade at the Kansas City faithful for good measure. But yeah, Ninja, this 468-foot blast is the 6th longest of the season, and it's the Dong of the Day.
And now, my pitching ninja moment of Zen. It's 2 aliens meeting on the baseball field and showing their love for one another once again.
One of my favorite moments of Ellie's young career was the first time that he met Ohtani. That was a couple of years ago. The Angels, and he rather famously started to poke him in the arm as if to say, "You're real? You're a real human being?"
That's respect. Game respects game. Outstanding.
Let's give a shout out to Ryan Sandberg here. Ryan Sandberg from the famous Ryan Sandberg game.
The left center field and deep. This is a tie ball game. He hits it to deep left. Do you believe it? It's gone. Sandberg in the Cubs' last at bat has twice delivered a game-tying home run, a solo shot of the night, a 2-run blast with 2 out of the 10.
My picks of the day today are a 3-leg parlay. I'm going to start out with Seth Lugo for 5 Ks or more, then take Nick Lodolo for 5 Ks or more, and top it off with Tyler Glasnow for 7 Ks or more. What would your picks of the day be?